Alright, what is going on, guys? We are here with actually a different kind of video. It will be a little bit shorter today. Today's going to be a tutorial. Someone asked for it, how to set up a high school My League or like little My NBA. So I will show you how to do that right now. I want to say thank you guys again for the support on the recent videos. Y'all have been loving the 2K videos. I just want to say thank you guys so much. It means the world. We're almost at 500 subs, so sub up, guys, if you haven't already. But let's get into this tutorial, shall we? First things first, you want to boot up your 2K25 and you want to hop over here to the My NBA eras. From here, you want to hop into My NBA, the first tab right here, and then you want to scroll over, which I have a bunch of My NBAs already created, but you want to scroll over here and create a new one. From here, you should probably choose the modern tab. I haven't tried this with any other one, but you should choose the modern one. Unless you somehow want to play in 2017 or the other eras, or I've never tried it. You guys can, but this is how I do it. And then you'll be encountered with these 9 boxes right here. You're going to go up to this top left one and click triangle. It's going to bring you over here to the setup options. You're going to scroll down. You're going to click on customize league rules, customize roster, customize league, and then customize simple and advanced settings. You'll be greeted with the user created roster thing. This is where you actually download the roster for the high school players. From here, you do have a good amount of options. What you probably should do is scroll down until you see High School Hoops 2K25. It's a lot. It looks like Presidential is 34,000 downloads, so you can use this one. I didn't have a specific one that I really liked the most, so you can use whatever you want. And here is a very good tip if you guys are surfing through different user-created rosters and finding a good one. You just press advance until you get to the team selection. You go and click select all triangle, and then you click view roster. So you can view the actual people on the roster and the actual things we have going on. And it looks like this one is a lot of just roster spaces. This guy looks like he means to just let you create your own players, which if you don't want to do that, do not click that roster then. And since we don't want to use that roster, we'll just go back until we get greeted with the sign again, and we'll pick a new one. Okay, looks like this roster is pretty good and pretty usable, so I will show you guys what roster that is right now. This one is called High School in Progress by TDRS or TDSRICH. TDS Rich is what it should be. So clicking on that one, we're going to be greeted to the next step. That is Customize League. And if you're anything like me, you don't want 30 different high schools in your league. So what you're going to do is click Options, which is triangle for PlayStation, and you're going to go down to Remove Team. And then you're going to keep on doing this until you have, I think the minimum is 12 teams. So just keep removing them until you're able to get it down to 12. Okay, it looks like I was able to get it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 12 teams. Like I said, that's the minimum for what I know. If there's any way to get around this that you guys know, please tell me, because I've only been able to get it down to 12. After that is the regular setup. In high school, you do play 22 regular season games, so you want to choose that. And then for quarters, high school quarters are 8 minutes long, if you want to make that realistic as well. Then you scroll down and make all the playoff length setups one game, because in high school, the playoff games are only one game. There's no series. It's kind of like college. You're going to scroll over until you get the features, and you want to turn off G League. This is huge. I've ran into so many problems with having the G League turned on in this. It's so bad. I really recommend turning G League off. And then I personally don't like progressive fatigue or team chemistry, so you can turn that off as well. And then you also want to turn off CPU to CPU trades, because it's high school, you can't get traded. And then injuries, if you want to keep injuries on, you can. I'm going to turn them off. Now we are here with the rules. This is also pretty big because high school have a lot of different rules than the NBA and college, so let's get into these. Shot clock. Some states do not have high school shot clocks. Like in Ohio, I never had a shot clock, but some are 35 seconds. So if you want a shot clock, you can add a 35 seconds. If you don't, just eliminate the shot clock. To foul out, High school players need 5 fouls instead of 6, so change that. Also, I'll choose this setting right here, eliminate the key defensive violation, because there is no defensive 3 in the key in high school. And then the 8-second violation is now switched to a 10-second to get it over half court. The possession arrow should be flipped because when you get a jump ball, there is no actual jump ball. It's just every other possession. And then not really any more that we need to look at. Yep, I don't think there's any more. So after that, you are greeted with your 12 NBA teams you are left with. So choose whichever one, or in my opinion, choose all of them because we're going to be changing them anyways. So after you get to this spot right here, the calendar should look like this, pretty bare because obviously we only have 22 games in the season now instead of the 81 that NBA teams play. Our next step is to change these NBA teams to high school teams, like the arena, the uniforms, the logo, the names. So how to do that is go to front office, down to team relocation, and then 2K team designs. These are community designs that are uploaded. Anyone can use them. And what I personally did was just scrolled until I found high school looking designs that are meant to be like high school play or like high school teams. Like for example, Grayson, we used these in one of my my high school, my career series. This is one of our teams, so let's use this one. Okay, now that we have that team design downloaded, obviously if you want to make your own league, you go through all the 12 teams using your right stick if you selected all of them in the menu before. Use your right stick and scroll through all the teams and change them one by one to all your heart's desire, whatever design you want. But for now, just because this is a tutorial, I'm only going to be sticking with Grayson. Next up is importing your created player. To do this, you're going to go down to options and then you're going to scroll down to create player. You're going to be brought with a list. If you have never created anybody, it should just have add new player. But I have created a boatload of different players, people from my career series on this channel to just actual regular people that I just had fun with. So after you're done creating your player, he should be in this list down here. For example, here's my Gabe Howell, my player that I created for my one series. And before you add him to the team, you're going to go onto your roster and make sure that your team does not have 15 players on the roster, which this team does. So I'm going to go to the bottom and release this dude to free agency because we need a spot for my player. After that, we're going to go back to options and then back to create player. Go down to your player, click on him, and then copy to team. You're going to copy him to your desired team, and then you're going to go back and go up to coaching, coach game plan, and reset the lineups so your man is starting or whatever you want to do with him. Now that he's on the team, you really are good to go. You can customize this as much as you want. You can bring in your friends. You can do online leagues with this if you want. I've never done it, so I don't know how to do that. But the what am I trying to say? The possibilities are endless with this. This is the one thing I love about 2K is how creative you can get with your My Leagues. So just to show you guys that this works, I'm going to go over to coaching and go down to practice and then scrimmage. And this is a good way to take a look at the court if you like it or not. This is a look at the smaller stadium design. I think it looks perfect for high school arenas. Let me get a bucket real quick. Never mind. But yeah, that should be it for this tutorial. I think everything is set up the perfect way. But that will be it, guys. Thank you again for the support. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I hope you find it very useful. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun making your own leagues. But that will be it, guys. See ya.